All right, so we are starting this weekly vlog here on YouTube every week so we can try to start adding some value to people that are maybe in the sales industry, maybe a business owner, somebody that's in commission sales and wanting to take their career from wherever you are to wherever that is you want to go. And today we want to talk about a little topic about commitment. And it's something that we see in our business, Monster Events. We've been into, how many dealerships? Hundreds? I've been into probably 200 different dealerships in my career, and that's automotive dealerships. And I see a lot of the same problems, and that is committing to the job. And I see it, and like we said, we see it in the automotive industry. You walk into a dealership and they're just kind of, not putting everything into it. They're not, what would you say? What's our favorite quote by Tony Robbins?
Burn your boats.
Burn your boats. They're not burning their boats. So what's your thoughts on that one, Ann?
Yeah, just having to go all in. How committed are you to the job that you're doing? Because what you put in is what you're going to get out. So are you just showing up and walking around and doing nothing? Or are you taking advantage of the fact that you have a business to market? These dealerships put in a lot of money to buy their inventory, to have the big signs outside, all the advertising that they do. And you come on as a salesperson and you have your own business as your name, as that salesperson at that dealership. And you're given free product to sell and make a commission on. So are you taking advantage of that full experience? There's multi-level marketing companies every day reaching out to people and asking them to spend hundreds of dollars to sign up to sell their products. So these dealerships are hiring you to come on. Are you just going in and sitting at your desk and waiting for the leads to come to you? Or are you taking advantage of that opportunity that you have owning your own business? You are a business owner if you are a salesman.
Yeah, I love that, and I think that's a great point. Whatever industry you are in, if you are in an MLM or whatever, the automotive industry, are you just waiting for the leads to come to you? Are you going out there and taking it serious? Are you really putting it on your social profiles, what you do for a living? Are you really taking it serious? Are you educating yourself on your craft? There's a quote that I love that's, I'm gonna mess it up right now, but in today's day and age, ignorance is a choice, because you really can find out anything you need to know to be successful. We love quoting quotes, but the ultimate resource is resourcefulness. And if in today's day and age, if you're resourceful and all the information's out there to go get it, just go out there and get it and continue to learn and grow and try to set some goals for yourself. And again, like we said, just commit to it. Burn your boats. When you commit to it, like especially in sales right now, because in 2022 there's a lot different skill sets that you have to develop, don't you think, today's day and age, to be a successful salesperson? 15 years ago when we got into business, they didn't have all these opportunities to really self-promote or build your own personal brands like you can today. So now it's, look at these skills. It's mastering social media. It's mastering copywriting, YouTube ads. There's so many different things that you can be doing to attract people that are interested in what you are selling. And then what do you think about what kind of content people are putting out there? It's just educating people on what it is that you're doing. What problem do you solve? Right, Linnea?
Yeah, you just want to be top of mind. I mean, the ultimate goal of any kind of advertising, the number one form of advertising, the number one goal in advertising, I learned my first day in advertising in college, was top of mind awareness. Nothing beats that. You have event type advertising where you're advertising for an event sale, and after that sale, you're not advertising for that sale anymore. But you also have top of mind advertising, which is happening all the time. And you have an opportunity to make yourself top of mind in your market, in your niche, whatever you are, you're going to be the best at what you are. If you sell carpet cleaning, you have an opportunity to be the best darn carpet cleaner in your entire area. And when you can dominate that market and be number one, it's like being the McDonald's in the restaurant industry. So your goal is to be top of mind. What are you doing? You can count on your dealership to do that for you and for you to get all, the ups that come into the dealership, or you can go out there and be proactive. And even when you're not working, when you're going through the drive-thru at Starbucks, or when you're going, at dinner with your family, passing out a business card, marketing yourself, making sure all your socials are selling yourself. ABC, always be closing, always be marketing yourself. In today's day and age, we are a walking billboard, and you take yourself with you in the next job, into the next career, if you change careers, and who you are on social media is the first person your next employer is going to look at. If you're not married, that's who your future spouse is going to look at first on social media. So I think putting yourself out there and creating a business card virtually on social media to market yourself is super important as a salesman.
I agree 100%. And that's right along. It's hard to do that if you're not committed. If you're scared and you don't want people to know what you're doing, it's hard to really go out there and say you're going to do that. But just stay focused on why you got into whatever industry it is that you're in. If you're in sales, a lot of us got into that for the money. Commissions, So if that really is the goal, set some monetary goals for yourself and just look at how you can develop your skill sets in that current position, because those skill sets can never be taken from you, and they can be transitioned into what your next business if you start a new business, or your next sales job, or wherever that may be. So I encourage, just commit, burn your boats, find a good group of people that you can connect with that are going to encourage you on that path, people that have had success and on where you're trying to go. So we're going to try and do more videos like this every week, every Friday, on helping people with any issues they're having in the sales industry, in your business, in your small business, ways that you can really make a noticeable difference. And I think one thing that we could touch on real quick before we leave on is a lot of people feel like on social media that they're maybe annoying people by posting too much, especially like on their personal profiles. So I guess there's some ways that you can do that and you can really still be successful. When you think about like your personal Facebook page and things like that, they say, I've heard, post 25% business, 75% personal, and use other platforms to be able to use that. Start a Facebook business page. YouTube isn't going to really be showing any videos that you do to your friends. There can be great people are going to YouTube for information. So if you're an automotive salesperson, do reviews on your vehicles, or if you have a new vehicle coming out, do a release on that vehicle, because if you go on YouTube, I hardly ever see salespeople that are doing an actual review of a vehicle. It's almost some third party person that's going and borrowing a car from a dealership that's just a YouTuber. So take it upon yourself and build your craft. Go on YouTube, and that's not going to be hurting anybody. You're going to be giving information, and on top of that, I think if you're giving good information, people don't get annoyed as much. So what are your thoughts on maybe sharing information too much, or where a good platform?
Free information is always what you want to give.
Well, free, and how about like without annoying people or making them feel like you're posting too much? TikTok's another great one, because that's really kind of going to be a different type than like what people are used to on Facebook too. So there's the way
that consumers, consume information on TikTok or Reels, and Instagram is moving now towards that, and Facebook is paying creators to use Reels now because they want to move us to that platform now. So, but what that is, that's a 30-60 second commercial really. And, you have to get their attention within the first seconds, the first 5 seconds. If you don't get their attention, they are scrolling right past. They've got 1 second before the next thing pops up. So, there's just a lot of elements that go into that, but you're in competition for everybody's attention. So you can never put too much out there, because the average person sees how many ads a day? How much information do they consume? And you have to weed through that. So the more you can see yourself, frequency and consistency is what wins the game. The more frequently you're out there and the more consistently you're out there, that is how you're gonna win top of mind awareness, which is the ultimate goal of advertising. So all these other things are, topics for future videos, but really the big thing is to stay consistent and to be committed. Be committed to what you want to do, and that is becoming top of mind when you go to your place of work, when you are working from home and you log onto your computer portal in the morning to look at your sales numbers. Be committed to being top of mind to your, whoever is watching you, whoever is in your realm of influence around you. So
awesome information. Well, we're going to try to get at least one of these videos out every week to you. Please drop any questions you have below in the comments, or make a post about any future topics maybe you have questions on, so we can answer them and have future conversations about them. I hope you enjoyed this. I enjoyed my time with you, Lynanne. Thank you so much. All right, we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.